Hello friends, how's it going? It's me, Betty Jean. Today's video is going to be my latest new makeup releases Roundup review video. Basically, this is just going to be a roundup of all of the makeup I tried in January, whether I bought it myself or if it was PR, and I'm excited to chat about everything with you. I actually didn't buy anything last month, which I didn't realize I didn't do until I was gathering things for this video. I guess nothing piqued my interest enough to buy it, but I do have some PR things to talk about that I tried. As always, I'm never trying to be braggy with this type of video. I'm just simply trying to be transparent on what I've tried and give you my thoughts on everything. Before we hop into it though, I did of course film this look. It should already be up on my Instagram and TikTok by the time this video goes up. And I don't really have a whole lot of accessories today. This choker, I do not know where it's from. It's just basic black choker, and this is a Neff brand beanie. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop in and chat about some makeup. First package I got was the Colourpop Lunar New Year collection, and a lot of it didn't really pique my interest, but I did keep two of the things. I kept the Athr Beauty White Peach Body Milk. I've been wanting to try this ever since it launched, and I'm so happy that I finally did. This is wonderful. I've used it probably once or twice a week over the last month or so. It's so lightweight. It melts into the skin so beautifully. I love using this after the shower. This is wonderful, and the scent is just so good. It's not too much, it's very subtle, but it's just light and airy, and I love it. There were also 3 red lips, and I was considering keeping them all because it was a lip lacquer, a glossy lip stain, and a lip cream, and I love all of those formulas, but I decided just to keep one of them because I didn't need 3 new reds. This is the lip cream in Hear Me Roar. Really pretty red. This is their like updated version of the Ultra Satin lips, and I feel like it's a similar kind of feeling to those. I don't have that formula anymore from back in the day to compare, but from what I remember, it is similar enough. I like it. It's a cute shade of red. I don't really have much more to say than that. Next, I got a package from e.l.f. with a bunch of new goodies. First being this angled silicone face sponge. It's like mostly regular sponge with a little bit of silicone at the bottom. I actually have not used this yet, hence why it's still in the package, but I figured I would just mention that I got it because I do plan on using it at some point, and I'm excited to try it out. I like the shape of it. I feel like it'll get in the little nooks and crannies really nicely. I also got the Power Grip Primer. This is very similar to the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I still like the Milk one more, and I really cannot tell you why. I've been racking my brain trying to figure out over the last couple weeks why I still like the Milk one more than this when they're so similar. I think the Milk one just feels a little more hydrating, but this does still have a very tacky kind of situation, and it's obviously a lot more affordable. I like this. I've had a good time using it the last month. This brow lift is such a favorite now. I love this stuff. I talked about it in my monthly favorites. It's basically just like a really thick brow gel in this little pot, and it came with a little spoolie right here where it's like half spoolie, half spatula, and I just kind of comb my brows with the product, and it's wonderful. It holds them like super glue. I've used this both as the first step to get them spiked up and then I fill in the gaps, but more times than not, I usually just go in with my tinted fiber brow gel first, then fill in with my pen, and then I kind of seal the deal with this gel. It's wonderful, it's bulletproof, it holds them where I want to. I have very straight, stubborn eyebrow hairs, and this actually keeps them in place. I love this. This is potentially my favorite product that I tried in January. Next are the Love Triangle lip pencils. I love these. I also talked about these in my monthly favorites. We have the shades light brown, mauve, and soft pink. I'm wearing mauve as my lip liner today. I love these. I think they're my new favorite lip pencil formula of all time. I like the triangle shape. It glides onto the lips so easily. It's so smooth. It's not tuggy at all. I love, love, love these so much. I also fell in love with the e.l.f. glossy lip stains. Again, I also talked about these in my monthly favorites, and I really want to pick up the shade Cinnamon once it's in stock again. I have the shades Basic Beige, Pinkies Up, and Power Mauve. I'm wearing Power Mauve right now. They're very pretty, so slippy and lightweight and glossy and comfortable. I barely feel them on my lips. My lips just feel wet and moisturized. I love these so much. Such a standout product in January. Next, from Blend Bunny Cosmetics, I tried the Dollhouse palette. I'm thrilled with this. I did multiple videos using this. I did a first impressions, a 2 looks video, and an Instagram video / TikTok. This is just breathtaking. It's like neutrals, but make it exciting. There are so many beautiful grungy tones, deeper jewel tones, kind of mossy, gardeny kind of shades. I love this. I love the range of tones in here. We have the very light shades, the mid-tones, and then all the deep, different undertone shades. Shimmers are beautiful. Blend Bunny has such a beautiful formula. I cannot get enough of it. Easily one of my new favorite brands. I've been loving her ever since I tried the Surge palette last year. Her brand is so good, and I'm so excited to see what else she continues to do. This was such a good palette. It was such a good way to kick off the year. Next, I tried another palette. This is from Athr Beauty. This is the Desert Sunset palette. I used this to help with my eye look today, and I also did film a Get Ready With Me video using this palette as well. It's really cute. They're not the tones that I use all the time, but they are really pretty. I like these kind of dusty desert kind of browns. I love the shimmers in here. The shimmers are beautiful. They're very glitzy. I like the undertones. We have kind of the purpley, the coral. I like this vibe. I think it's really cute. Again, it's not the color story I reach for every day, but I do appreciate it. I think it's really pretty, and I like how compact it is. It's very cute. Next, Colourpop came out with 20 new Super Shock shadows. I think some of them were brand new and some were like resurrected from the old days. I kept 10 of them. I decided I didn't want to have all 20, so I narrowed it down to my top 10, and these are the 10 that I picked. Bumblebee is a very cute pop in orange. I've been really getting into orange more over the last few months. I feel like ever since like September last year when I was in Halloween vibes again, I've been feeling it again, and now I've pretty much decided if it's a pumpkin-y orange or a very bright, poppy, punchy orange, I'm pretty down with it. I just don't want the brownie oranges where it basically just looks like a neutral. But Bumblebee is very cute, very punchy. Hot Toddy is a beautiful, sparkly hot pink. I love it. Mouth-watering. Onset is such a good kind of tealy blue. It's very mermaid. Very pretty. Pressed Juice is such a cute, kind of weird yellow. I don't really know how to explain it, but I love it. Pug Life is a very cute kind of berry tone purple, a little more warm toned, more on that berry realm. Ripple is what I have on my eyes today, a very beautiful kind of violet-y, purpley, bluey situation. So cute. Rooftop Cocktails is kind of that mossy, but also bright green. It has a really pretty shift. Roy G. Biv is such a pretty, sparkly, pinky tone. I actually really want to use this soon in a Valentine's Day tutorial. I love this. I love all of these, obviously. These are the 10 that I picked out of the 20. Tankini is a bright, bright, bright dandelion yellow. So cute. And last but not least is Tassel, a very sparkly white. I've actually been wearing it a lot as a face highlight. It is so pretty. I'm gonna read them out one more time though, all in order swatched on my arm. Bumblebee, Hot Toddy, Onset, Pressed Juice, Pug Life, Ripple, Rooftop Cocktails, Roy G. Biv, Tankini, and Tassel. I'm a Super Shock fan. I love all of these. Honestly, all 20 of them were beautiful, but these were the 10 that struck the most joy for me. Next, I got a big package from Pacifica, and these are the things that I kept that I tried out. First is the Vegan Collagen Fluffy Lash Mascara. I'm a broken record when it comes to mascara. I always start by saying I am not the best judge for mascara because my natural lashes are very short, very straight, very stubby. Honestly, it's gonna be an iconic moment if I find a mascara that actually makes them curl and hold and looks fluffy, but I wear false lashes almost every day. I don't really care. Bottom line, when I'm judging a mascara, my only qualifications are it has to be very black so that it blends in with my lashes and it cannot transfer on my lower lash line. This one does unfortunately transfer a little bit if I wear it for like a very long day. It's not horrible. It's not the most transfery one I've ever used, but it does transfer a little bit. But I will say it does go onto my lashes nicely. It doesn't make them super clumpy looking, but it's just not a revolutionary mascara for me personally. That being said though, I probably will just still use it for a little while just to get some use out of it because it's not horrible. I got this Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum. This is supposed to be like a scalp serum when you're in the shower before you wash your hair. I've used it a couple times now and I just don't really feel like this does anything for me. It doesn't make my scalp feel any type of way. I don't feel like it's helping me kind of pre-cleanse before I shampoo or anything. This just doesn't do it for me. It could just be because I always have such a barrier of dry shampoo on my scalp before I even wash my hair. This one just doesn't really do much. If I'm gonna do something for my scalp, I really prefer more of a scrub. This serum just doesn't really do anything for me. And then I got some skincare. This is the Seafoam Complete Face Wash. This has a very, very coconutty smell to the point where the first time I used it in the shower, it actually kind of like made me cough a little bit because I was just not expecting that overwhelming scent. Since then, I've expected it, so it hasn't been a big deal, but I will start by saying it's very coconutty, and I don't think it's that revolutionary. It works fine. I haven't noticed really anything negative for my skin. It's fine. I'll probably just kind of keep it kicking in the shower, and I'll just use it when I see fit. And that's that. This is the Vegan Collagen Complex Serum. I've actually used this in the past and I really liked it and I'm really happy to have it again. I've been using this most mornings and it just glides onto the skin. So lightweight, so lovely. It feels very just moisturizing and nourishing. I really like this one. Next is the Glow Baby Eye Bright Cream. It's not a bad eye cream. It's just in a little pot like this and I just scoop a little bit out. It's not my favorite eye cream I've used, but this one isn't bad. But I will say if I accidentally use a little too much of this, sometimes I have a hard time making my makeup sit right under my eyes, but if I make sure I just use a small amount, all is fine. This is the Dreamy Youth Day and Night Face Cream. I don't think I love this. It's not horrible, but I've found that the mornings that I use this, I have a little bit more of a tough time applying my makeup later. And I don't even know why, because it feels like it glides onto the skin very lightweight. I just think something about it doesn't mesh with me perfectly. It just does not mesh with me in makeup very well. And last Pacifica product is the Wake Up Beautiful Overnight Retinoid Cream. I've used this a couple nights a week for the last couple weeks and I like it. It goes on very nourishing, very moisturizing. It's a little bit of a thicker cream, but it's not too thick either. I like it. I'm not a skincare expert by any means, I just kind of use what works for me, and this seems to be nice so far to use every couple days or so at night. Next up, Colourpop came out with the Pretty Fresh Pressed Foundation. Mine is in the shade Fair 2. It's just a pressed powder foundation. It's like medium buildable coverage. I actually did use this in an Instagram video recently. It's nice. I actually really like this on the days that I want to kind of look put together, but I just do not want to go through the effort of doing more than that because maybe I have to go to work early or I just don't have a ton of time to do my makeup. This is nice to just kind of even out the complexion, make myself feel a little more awake. It's a very velvety texture. It does not look dry. It feels very soft on the skin and I really like it. I like it a lot so far, actually. I think it's great just for like those quick mornings. Rare Beauty sent me a package and I've been loving what they sent me. I actually talked about some of these in my monthly favorites video. This is the setting powder. This is in the shade Light. I've been using it under my eyes and kind of around my T-zone a little bit the last month or so. Well, maybe about 3 weeks. I don't think I've had it a full month yet. I like it. It's very velvety. It feels very soft. Do I like it as much as my Milk Makeup one? No. But I do still like this one a lot and I'm not mad to have this in my collection. I think it's nice. It's not overly fragrant or anything like that. It never makes me feel cakey. I think it's good. It does have a bit of a pinky undertone, so if I use too much, that becomes very prevalent, but as long as I just use a light hand, all is good. They sent me some cream bronzer sticks. I have 2 of the shades. We have Happy Soul and Power Boost. I've been using Power Boost specifically a lot. I didn't use it today because I used a different one that I'm gonna talk about here soon. I love this though. It is so creamy. It glides onto the skin like butter and it blends out like a dream. I've been loving these. This is probably my current favorite cream bronzer formula. Really, really like it. It's beautiful. They also sent me 3 of their liquid blushes and I was really excited about these because I've tried their matte formula liquid blushes and I have not tried the dewy ones, and these are the dewy ones and I love them. We have the shades Believe, Encourage, and Hope. I'm actually wearing Encourage right now. Not really on my cheeks. I kind of just did it on the center of my face today and I really like it. Just that very cute sun-kissed kind of vibe. I love these. I love all of the colors. I've probably used Believe the most out of all 3 of these, but they're all so beautiful. These blend so creamy. I find with the matte ones, I have to work with them pretty quick. Like I can only do one cheek at a time sort of thing. With these, I can kind of tap all over and then blend out and it still stays very creamy, very emollient, and easy to work with. I love these. If I had to pick between the dewy and matte, dewy all the way. These are wonderful. I also got sent 2 of the Rare Beauty brushes. One of them is just like a big fluffy powder brush. It's nice for covering a large surface area just with some setting powder. Very fluffy. I like the taper on it. It does the job nicely. And then this one is like a cream brush. I've been using it to help kind of tap out my cream products, specifically the blushes. I like it. It has kind of an angle and I like the stipply brushes. It does a good job. Speaking of brushes, I also got sent Game Beauty's new eye brush set. There are 5 eye brushes and they are wonderful. E01 is a fluffy brush. I actually used, I think 4 out of 5 of these for my look today on Instagram and TikTok if you want to see them in action. I've been using them a lot this month though. They're wonderful. E01 is just a typical fluffy brush for the crease. E02 is a larger packing brush for basically just covering a larger surface area on the lid. And I like it because it's not totally flat, but it's flat-ish. So I can kind of do a little bit of precision work with this. E03 is like an angled fluffy brush. I like using this in the outer corner to add depth and create shadows. Obviously, it's an eyeshadow brush. E04 is like the number 2, except it's a lot smaller, so you can really kind of hit up very precise areas. And E05 is a teeny tiny little brush, perfect for the inner corner or very small detail work. Specifically, I like the 3 lid brushes the most, the 2, 4, and 5. I think these are wonderful. These 3 in conjunction with my tiny blending brushes is from Blend Bunny Cosmetics. It's like a match made in heaven, having tiny lid brushes with the tiny blending brushes. I love it, but I like the 2 blending brushes from Game Beauty as well. I think this is a nice set. They have little grooves so that you can comfortably hold the brush nicely, and I actually really like that. I don't think I've ever used a brush that has that before. I like the purple. It's very sleek. It's very cute. Next up, from Nomad Cosmetics, they came out with their Whistler Snow Lodge palette, and I love this. Again, I've done multiple videos at this point. I've done a 2 looks video, a first impressions, and an Instagram video / TikTok. It's a beautiful winter wonderland. We have lots of cozy vibes, the pops of warmth, the beautiful blues, the kind of piney greens. I love this color story. The shimmers are beautiful. I love the mattes. They all blend so beautifully. I really had nothing but positive things to say about it in my multiple videos with this. The only thing I'd really change is I'd probably switch out the gold for something else, just because I don't reach for yellow gold like that too often. But for the most part, I really like this palette. I think it's beautiful. I think this was a really good one to kick off the year as well. Next up, Colourpop came out with the Valentine's Day collection, and as a whole, it's such a cute collection, but I only kept a couple of things. I decided to keep 2 of the blushes. They're in the cute heart-shaped compacts. I almost kept all 6 just because they're so cute, but I decided just to pick the 2 colors that I felt like I wanted the most. I kept Baby Cakes and Flirt Alert. Baby Cakes is a very, very cute berry pink, and Flirt Alert is a little bit more of a cool-toned neutral. I really like these. The formula is beautiful, blends onto the skin, very lovely, and I'm happy to have these cute little hearts in my collection. They also came out with 6 of the Fresh Kiss lip creams, but I only decided to keep 3. I thought I was gonna keep 6, but these are the 3 that I ended up kind of reaching for, so the other 3 I ended up just giving away to a friend. We have the shades Heaven, Smoochin', and You Are Mine. I'm a little bummed because You Are Mine was my favorite one, and my doe foot is broken. Like, it just never existed on this. It must just be shoved down there somewhere. So the only way I can use this is by dipping like a lip brush in this, and that's very inconvenient. So I probably will not keep this one, unfortunately, because it's broken. But the other 2 are cute. Again, I really like the lip creams. I talked about it earlier with the Lunar New Year collection. And I'm excited to have these 2. At least these 2 aren't broken. We have just a neutral brown and then kind of a berry pink. These are very cute, and I'm excited about them. Next, I got a package from Milk Makeup, and this was such an exciting package. They sent me their Bionic blushes, and then they also have extended their Bionic line to having bronzers and liquid highlights now, and I'm very, very pumped. The Bionic highlight I tried is in the shade Virtual. This definitely doesn't blow my mind as like a highlight, like to use it as my actual highlight. It's very subtle. It adds a nice glow, but I feel like the products themselves are glowy in itself, so this isn't totally great for me as a highlight. However, I love using it as a base highlight before I apply any other makeup, and I also love mixing this with my foundation. It's such a beautiful formula, very creamy, it melts into the skin nicely, and it's not sparkly, so it mixes in with foundation beautifully. The bronzer, I love the bronzer. This is in the shade Time Travel. I'm wearing it as my bronzer right now. I love this serum-y kind of vibe. I actually tried out all of these in a TikTok if you want to see them. Again, the colors are very subtle, but they also just add such a beautiful glow. The bronzer is honestly my favorite out of all of these. I think it's lovely. I've been using this the last week and a half or so, and I think it's fantastic. It's very serum-y, and they all blend out really nicely without feeling sticky, which I was surprised about because I thought these might feel a little sticky, but they really don't, not to me at least. And then I have 4 of the blushes, and they're all very cute. We have the shades Beyond, Fly, Infinity, and Teleport. Such a cute range of colors. Again, the color is very subtle. You kind of have to build it up to get more of a punch, but it adds such a beautiful glow, such a beautiful finish, and I really like the effect that it gives. And once you do build up the color, it's very cute on the cheeks, on the face, wherever you want to put it. It adds a nice little pop, and I just cannot stress enough how glowy they are. They're so pretty. Last couple things, I got sent the All Amethyst palette from Colourpop. I did do a video with this recently on my Instagram / TikTok, and it's very cute. Cool toned purple vibes. I love the duochromes in here. There are so many pretty shades. I like the whole packaging. I like the whole aesthetic. I honestly would not be mad if they do more gemstones like this because they've already done the Of Quartz. Now we have the All Amethyst. I'm very curious to see what else they do. I like crystals, and I'm excited to see if this goes further, especially in the whole 9-pan format. I feel like you can do a lot with that. And it doesn't necessarily always have to be monochromatic. So maybe we will get away from that, but we shall see. Regardless though, I really liked this. I thought it was cute. They performed like all of my other Colourpop shadows typically perform, and I'm not mad at it. And last but not least, I got sent the Smoothie collection from Colourpop, and I kept a couple of the items. The lip oil I decided to keep is called Cosmic Click, just because I thought this was very cute. I don't really have a bright pink glossy kind of lip like this, and it's very nice. The lip oils are very comfortable. They glide on really nicely. When I wore this, I personally paired this with a bright pink lip pencil as well, just to make it even more poppy. I used all of these in an Instagram video recently, by the way. I think it's cute. The lip oils aren't something that I use very often. I don't hate them. I just find myself wanting to reach for glosses over the lip oils, but the lip oils are very nice. They're very lightweight, very moisturizing, and very comfortable. The blush that I kept is called Swirled. It's just a cute little neutral pink, and it stuck out to me. I don't know what to tell you. I like this blush. I think it's cute. Did I need to keep it? No. Am I mad that I have it? No. I think it's adorable. And I really like Colourpop's pressed powder blush formula. I think it blends onto the skin really nicely and it makes me happy. And last they came out with like 5 quads and I decided to keep 2 of them. I did not need to keep them all, but I kept 2 of them. On the Mango is a very cute orangey one. I actually really like how punchy the 2 brightest oranges are. We have kind of a creamsicle color and then more of a tangerine. And I even don't mind this brown because it's not like it's an orange trying to be neutral. It's truly just like a warm teddy bear brown. I think this is cute and the shimmer is really pretty in here as well. It's very glitzy. And then Strawberry Sweet is gorgeous. The 2 shimmers in here, holy cow, the level of sparkle on these is insane. They have such a beautiful finish. And this Bright Hot Pink is very cute. I really enjoyed playing with the 2 of these together. I thought it was very fun to pair the orange and pink. So yeah, there's that. And that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I would love to hear your thoughts on these products. Have you tried any of these? Do you want to try any of them for yourself? I feel like the standout products for me the most in January were definitely the e.l.f. lip products and brow products, and then probably my Rare Beauty cheek products, and that Milk bronzer. Oh, and some of the palettes. The Nomad and Dollhouse palettes. Those were really good. I would love to hear your thoughts though if you made it to the end of this video. I don't know. I feel like this video is probably gonna go up like close to Valentine's Day, so leave me some heart emojis, whichever colors you want. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps my channel out a lot. And if you're not already, you can follow me on my other socials. You can join the BATTYBEAN fam. I am BATTYBEAN on everything. I post every day on Instagram and I'm pretty active on TikTok and Twitter as well. And if you want, you can subscribe if you want to see more of my videos. I'm posting most days over here. Thank you so much for watching and I will catch you in the next one. Okay, bye.